Hey everyone, it's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show.
はい、皆さんこんにちは、こんばんは。ウィークエンドクラシック、第4試合目ですね。はい。最大で勝っても 4勝目までの報酬ということです。はい。
Welcome to Ship It Stadium. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Aces taking on the Rookie. So just about set and pitching in this game, Jose Soriano. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a pitch. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-2.
What's a good pitch there? Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, get a broken bat, you jog back to the dugout.
And now it's Manny Machado. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Well struck, right field. That's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
He was all over that one. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done.
Man at first, one away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
So now here's the DH, Roman Anthony. Right back to him on the mound. Fires over to first, and that is the inning. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Quinn Priester. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Bottom of the first, and now here is Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab, one down. And now it's going to be Brooks Lee.
Shortstop, Brooks Lee.
And it's fouled away. Center field. Carter gets under it. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Scott Rowland will hit next. Fly ball to right. Carroll settles underneath it, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Jorge Polanco.
Soriano back to work. Polanco goes 5 feet 11 inches, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
1 and 2 is the count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. That's long gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 1-0. Evan Carter, the next to hit. And that one fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the 2nd. Swing and a foul out of play.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Struck him out looking. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. One out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Dalton Rushing getting ready to hit.
Rushing.
And that drops in for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Out there to center. And that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH. Juan Soto.
Soto.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And it's fouled off. In the air, out towards left center. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Ball one there.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. One down, base is empty. Out to short, and he can't come up with it.
Batting sixth, the first baseman.
Runner on at first with one gone. Carlos Delgado now at the plate. That one hammered center field. That's back. Out of here. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1. Here's Joe Adele. That one ripped. Tattooed the tater towel and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 3-1. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Carter sizes this one up. He's got it. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Carter under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. New inning getting started. Leading off, Jimmy Rollins. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Just
That's
missed.
down. That's the ball.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Adele moves under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. This is Corbin Carroll. Went down on strikes his first time through. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
It's 0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. The next offering misses, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here comes Manny Machado. Up the middle. Throws to first in time, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 0 for 1.
Junior.
Just missed.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And there's a ball.
That's in. Ball.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. And the batter will be the shortstop, Brooks Lee.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Carroll pulls it down, and there's one down. Now the third baseman, Scott Rowland. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Carroll ranges back. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they add on. It's 5-1. 2 outs, nobody on. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He sends it out of here. And they add to the lead. It's 6-1. So digging in, just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Paul Skeens. What do we need to know here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go now? This is Corbin Carroll. That one not close, and we're underway.
7 o'clock.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Soto really on his horse for it. And it's caught for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now Machado up here. And the sweeper misses. 1 out, base is empty. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
1 down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 down, base is empty. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Strike 3. Skeens gets the strikeout. Back here with my pal Siggy. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Grant Holmes.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Here's the center fielder, Evan
The
Carter.
center fielder, Evan Carter.
That's out to center field. Carter under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. So up next, Alfonso Soriano.
おそらく
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 1-1.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the
選
end.
手が追加されてますからそういうので戦力が整って
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And the batter now, James Wood. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brings it in, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Los
And here
Angeles,
is
the designated
Roman
hitter,
Anthony.
Roman Anthony.
Skeens back to work. Anthony measures 6 feet 2 inches.
0-1.
Only 20 years old. And he was a second-round pick in 2022. Fades another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That's it. The second baseman.
And the batter now, Jorge Polanco. First pitch
Ball.
misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
There's a strike.
Nope, ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, he left that
2-2
changeup
count.
up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising
The
along.
center fielder, number
Evan
22,
Carter will hit
Evan
next.
Carter.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
On the ground. Oh, nice play. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort. So 2 down. Now here is Wilson Contreras. Check on the runner. Carter dives back in safely. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Carter leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Just
Ball.
missed. Swings and misses. That is strike two.
Clearly, he
One ball,
was sitting
2
on a
strikes.
fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strike. And we're back.
Leading
Here's
off
Nolan
with the
Arenado.
score.
Chris, he
The
leads
third
the way with the
baseman,
best batting
Nolan
average on the team.
Arenado.
That one
That's a ball.
misses. Ball one. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Carter moving under this one. Nabs it. 1 down. Here's C.J. Abrams doing
Batting
it.
fifth. The
Pretty
shortstop,
amazing athlete this
DJ
guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Has some trouble with it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No
That's
messing
a good
around
hit.
right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
At the plate, Hunter Goodman. First and third, 1 down. Strike two.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
On the ground, 2-ball. Polanco tossed to second. What a double play that was. Top half of the third inning. Here's the catcher, Dalton
The catcher,
Rushing.
Dalton Rushing.
And that is out of play. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Fights it off, he'll see another. Foul ball still 0-2. Righty delivers. That pitch
That's the
just
ball.
misses the inside corner. Now 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him, 1 away on the strikeout. Jimmy Rollins digs in now. There's the strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Top of the third, no score. Swings through that.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. He's 0 for 1.
Corbin Carroll.
And the first
No,
pitch
that's
misses for ball one. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
1-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
He got away with one there,
1-2,
but he
the
knows
count.
he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That's inside. That's the ball.
Just missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for this. As we go to the last of the third.
First baseman,
Yandy Diaz down.
Yandy Diaz.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
Well, these
0-1.
players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs,
Batting ninth,
but that hasn't
the
been
right
the case
field.
today.
Juan
And now it's Juan Soto.
Soto.
An intentional walk here. Interesting choice with the bases empty and one away.
now
So the
batting,
lineup flips
center
over.
fielder,
Evan Carter, the next to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one is lifted in the air. Carter under it. And there's two down. And now Alfonso
batting, the second
Soriano.
baseman,
Three-pitch
Alfonso.
strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ball.
That one missed.
1-0.
And that one hammered. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. So to a board and 2 out, scoreless game. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing went around. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. And saved. A close play at the plate, and that scores a run on the wild pitch. The 1-2. That's down and in.
2-2.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
On the ground to third. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. As we go to the top of the fourth. Stepping in, Manny
the third baseman,
Machado.
Manny Machado.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
No ball,
Well,
1
these
strike.
guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That's
That's a ball.
outside.
Outside.
Ball 1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep it out of your hand.
In half up to hit. Just
Ball.
missed.
1-0.
And another ball.
Outside.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
2-1.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Now here is Roman Anthony. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Strike 1. 2 down, nobody
0-1.
on. Top half of inning number 4. And a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through it for the K. 7 in a row by way of the... And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
Now at the
Squawks,
plate, Nolan
third baseman,
Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
First pitch
No, that
just misses.
He's been pitching well,
One
but
ball, no
going
strikes.
through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And that one misses up and in. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss
Two.
as he was late that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Ball. Full count.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Here's C.J. Abrams now.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. On the ground, right side. Polanco tosses to first. 2 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hank in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that is that. And we're back.
Leading
Ready now
for
for the
the
5th
inning,
inning. And
the
now
second
it's the
baseman,
switch hitting
Jorge
second baseman, Jorge Polanco. And a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Stays alive. That one
That's the
just
ball.
misses.
What's a good pitch there.
1-2.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it,
No,
get a
that
broken
missed. That's a
bat
ball.
as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's now struck out 8 in a row. Now it's going to be Evan Carter. That one fouled off. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Wood makes the catch, and there are 2 down. Here comes Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Late on that fastball.
So far, this guy's been able to
0-1.
tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little
That's
more.
inside. Ball.
Just off the inside edge. And 1-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away
1-2
from
is the
5
count.
shutout innings.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing. We head to the bottom of the
Leading off
fifth.
for
And here's the catcher,
the
Hunter Goodman.
Hunter Goodman.
Goodman, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the fourth round in 2021. Holmes back to work. Fought off foul. That one ripped left field. Boom goes the dynamite. And they add a run. It's 2-0. Next to hit, Chris Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Popped up right side. Makes the grab. One away. Juan Soto now. The walk and a run scored his first time. Swings and misses. And that is strike one.
This was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
That's off the mark, and that's ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's hard hit on the line. They got it for out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck, way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 3-0. And here is Alfonso Soriano. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Ground ball up the middle, Rollins. Handles, throws to first, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Dalton rushing.
Dalton rushing.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Pitch is in there. And 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-1.
That one misses, and now 3-1.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That's ball
That
4.
one
Take your
misses,
base.
so a leadoff walk. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter, power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
On the corner at the knees for a strike. Runner on the go. Drops a bunt down the first base side. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Now it's right fielder Corbin Carroll. Swings through that one for strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a foul out of play. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Manny Machado now. Both 2 in this one. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now here is James Wood.
James Wood.
On the ground at first. Takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. So now it's Nolan Arenado.
Now batting the
With
third
this kind
baseman,
of lead, he
Nolan
can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Abrams, the batter down. Now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Matt
now
Strahm.
pitching.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And a swing and a miss. 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Hank Aaron. Hard hit, right side, and that will end the inning. Here's Manny Machado to start it
For
off.
the Aces, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Just missed. Next pitch, slider that misses outside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count in 2-0.
Swing and a high fly ball out toward right field. Soto makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Now pitching, Gregory Soto.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Anthony now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. This one smacked out to left center. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Jorge Polanco now at the plate. Who's over doing a pair of strikeouts. Runner takes off. Diaz. Wide throw, and it gets away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. Caught in a rundown now. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Goodman. The other way, and foul ball. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging. And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And boom goes the dynamite. A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. Here's Juan Soto. Nice grab. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. Late with the swing there. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Here the bottom of the 7th. That one misses, and it's 1-1. Fouled off left side. fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Coming on is Happ. He's there to make the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the eighth. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. That one a little bit high. 1-0.
That's
Just
the ball.
missed.
That's inside.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
2-1's the count.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, one up, one down. Here's Contreras now. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Wow, good luck catching up to that
Two
one.
strikes.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Abrams tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. Dalton Rushing will hit next. He is struck out and he is walked. Reaching, makes the catch. Bottom of the eighth. Now the number 2 hitter, Alfonso Soriano. And he swings through that one. Strom, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. 33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. So new arm out of the bullpen, Jesse Chavez.
Jesse Chavez.
And a swing and a line drive into right field. Hauls it in for the out.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Hit in the air, center field. Carter settles under this one. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. 1 for 3. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. A 2-run shot. It's 6-0. Base is empty with 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Hank Aaron. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Swing and a foul straight back. And that one is inside. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and he breaks his bat. Polanco. He beats it out and the tapper turns into an infield single. And now Hunter Goodman. He's already homered in this game. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is... It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives... gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing. Who is your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Ball.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. And down goes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. 0 for 3 in this one. Early 2000s Yankees, Red Sox, probably the best baseball rivalry that we've seen.
Yeah, and I would say, you know, that kind of simmered down, and some other ones started to rise up a little bit. And the great state of Texas, the Astros and the Rangers became a really good rivalry.
Yeah, no doubt. Struck him out swinging. Now only 1 out remaining. Manny Machado up to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Breaking ball misses down and away. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot. Dominguez is just 1 strike away. That's off the inside corner. Ball 3. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Runner on the go. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. 2 outs. Runner goes again. Got it, and that's the ball game. 6-0.
最後までやったことに意義がある。ああ、マチャードね。多分今の表示はなんかそのダイヤモンドダイナスティをやっていてアンケート的なご意見をなんか選択してくださいみたいな意味だと思うんですけど違うかそれではまたねバイバーイ